5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Awesome. So this is pretty well synced up on my end. What you're going to see from the runners, they're going to be taking slightly different routes, very slightly. I think what I heard is that Odir is going to go for the fairly straightforward route, the route you might have seen in some of the old world records. But right now, what Slash and Dots are doing is they're going to attempt a frame perfect trick where they kill themselves as they enter a pipe. Now, I can't tell myself whether or not they got it because it's an audio cue, but if it works, they'll be able to fall through the ground. Looks like both of them got it, and that will finish the first level a lot faster. That's a trick that you're going to see kind of reappear over and over because that's the method by which they're going to be getting out of bounds in order to do the glitch category. So while they're playing the first stage, I should probably give just a really quick rundown on the history of this game, or this category. The category was sort of developed and I guess discovered by Mug1991, who's a tasser for this game. And between him and Laplace here, they sort of figured out a lot of this information in order to be able to make this this run possible. So what they're doing right now is they're just trying to complete Pumpkin Zone 1. Being able to completing Pumpkin Zone 1 will allow them to start and select out of stages, which is going to be necessary for triggering this glitch again. Once they've beaten the stage, they're going to use the same trick to fall out of bounds, and they're going to go basically way out of bounds in memory in order to hunt down, search, and destroy a single block. And that single block is going to trigger a credits warp. So, as you see, as they went down the first pipe, they start and select in order to leave. That fools the game into believing that they have downward momentum already. Once they have that downward momentum, when they re-enter the stage, the game still thinks they have downward momentum, which immediately puts them through the floor. Right now, you can see both Odir and slashinfty are kind of rushing through the giant block soup. A lot of this is specifically finding these pipes that allow them to move down faster or at all. Right now, what I'm seeing on my end is both Slash and Odir are trying to enter this pipe right here. If they overshoot the pipe, or they don't enter it properly, they'll be stuck in space. It's a frame-perfect trick that allows a pause buffer, or that you can use a pause buffer to do, but they both seem to have made it through the floor. There's a lot of falling here, and they're eventually going to hit sort of the floor of this block soup. And run to the right for a long time. Looks like Odir's in the lead from what I can see right now. He's looking for a specific block. There's a visual cue for it. He's looking for basically two pipes that are like 6 blocks away from each other. And he's going to break one of the blocks that's in between them. A lot of this area is very treacherous. If he steps in the wrong spot, he can die, or he can soft lock, find himself stuck. So while right now it just looks like he's kind of just rushing around, and that's Odir right there, just finished up. He broke that block, left the stage, and upon re-entering it, it actually triggers the game's credits screen. So that's how this works, is by breaking that one block in memory, it sort of rewrites a small bit of code to say, okay, well, when you enter a stage, instead of loading the stage, load the credits. And so that was Slash right there. Slash just wrapped up. And Dot is making his way through as well. He hit the floor of the block soup, and he's trying to find his way to the specific block to break. He's almost there. A lot of times running through this, you'll see them sort of hesitate in what seems to be funny ways, but they're avoiding places where they know that they can get themselves really stuck or really messed up. Dots has found the block he's looking for, and upon re-entering, we have the credit screen. So that's this category in a nutshell. It's incredibly fast. It's one of the reasons why most runners you see run any % normal or any % glitchless or whatever you want to call it. It's just so easy to completely destroy this game. So that's that. Congrats to O'Deer for winning the race despite taking the slightly safer strat on the first stage, and Slash with second place right behind him.
Alright. Thank you so much, guys. That was awesome. If you didn't understand that, I recommend following all three of these. They sort of specialize in this category as of late. And thank you very much, Author Blues, for jumping in for the commentary. That was very, very nice of you. Thank you, thank you. Definitely give those three a follow. This is one of my favorite games too. So, O'Deer mentioned it. I started my speedrunning extravaganza with this game. So yeah, it's definitely a cool game.